Hey, so proven facts about what's actually in this Declaration of Independence. So these, as you might hopefully recognize here, this is what we were doing on Wednesday, right? You crossing some of these off, and nobody got all of them, but you might have gotten some. Let's see what you were actually supposed to cross out. So let's start with this one. What are the actual messages in this document? 2 of them need to be crossed out. Yes. Right at the beginning, they say, we want to break away from you. That's their opening message. Yes, there's something in all of these about natural rights. The dog, the renters, the zoo animals, the Santa elves, they're all saying about rights that they have. That's in here too. But there's nothing about this. There's nothing about like, if you do something different, there's no offer here to stay together. This is a declaration, guys. You declare that you are independent. There wasn't any kind of deal making going on in this thing. The next thing is true. Yes, you did a lot of bad things to us. That's actually quite a lot of this declaration and the other ones in the packet you guys were looking at. We tried hard to improve this. Is that? Yes, that's in all of these. I hope you would have noticed. It's near the end, and it's in the real one. They say all the things that we tried to do, but they never apologize. There is no apology in the student ones and definitely not in the real one either. That's not how you declare independence. You declare it. We're independent. We ain't sorry anymore. And at the very end, we are free and independent. Animals or elves, workers, renters, and states. So those are the ones I would have hoped that you would have done. Okay, what is this thing like? It's not like most of these. So a lot of you also thought when I asked this before that it was like some of these. So let's start crossing some of these off. No, it is not a request. Like I said before, right? This is a declaration. We're telling you we're independent, not asking for anything, not requesting. Get out of here with that, right? These also, again, a lot of you still seem to think it was like a rule book, like a set of laws. Guys, look through here. There are no laws in this declaration. That's not what this is. It is not a rule book. This that I keep waving around, the Constitution, is a rule book. A Declaration of Independence is not a constitution. It's not a list of rules. If you have one thing, I want to really make sure it's that. And we'll see what it's more like. But again, you read through here, there are no rules, no laws at all. So get those out of here. Okay. It's also not a list of rights, although it does mention some things about rights. And we can look more closely at that later. So it does mention we have rights, inalienable rights, but it's not a list of them. That's not what's in these, and that's not what's in the real document either. Or a list of things like we would like to change. Again, this is not like asking or setting up for, we could get a better kind of relationship. No. So those are out. Okay. Some of you thought it was a contract or maybe like a divorce agreement. There's no, the people signing are the people who want independence, okay? There's no signing of the other side. In a contract, you get people on both sides agreeing to something. This is not an agreement. It's a what? Okay, it's weird that you said that out loud. But yes, it's a declaration. You declare, that's one-sided. It's a one-sided thing. So these are the things we're down to, guys. Now, I should say it's more like a demand for a divorce. Divorce is a good way to think of this, a Declaration of Independence. So it's like if like a husband or wife probably is like saying like, that's it, I want out. The divorce agreement would be something else that both people would sign. And you get lawyers involved, and it's obnoxious. But the demand is more like this kind of declaration. Okay, and again, it's not a contract, it's not an agreement. So we're down to these. It's a breakup. It's a breakup. It's a demand. But it's also like an essay, like those Animal Farm essays that you may have been writing recently. And I don't think anyone's, maybe you didn't notice that. Maybe only one group noticed that. So I'm going to have to show that in a different way. We're going to go back in time to one of my very, very first videos. This is very exciting.